So how far does your money go in Sacramento? Today, we're gonna be exploring 3 different neighborhoods in Sacramento with 3 different vibes at 3 different price points so that you can see exactly what you can get in today's market. So we got everything from lakefront luxury to starter-friendly homes with major upside. And I'll break down the pros and cons of each neighborhood so you can figure out which area fits your lifestyle best. Whether you're relocating from the Bay or moving up or just Sacramento curious, this is your inside look at what actually is happening in the market right now. Let's go house hopping. The first home we're exploring is going to be located in North Natomas. Want to give you a little bit about the pros and cons of this neighborhood. The pros are the fact that you're going to be about 15 minutes drive from downtown. It's a newer community, so you're gonna have more modern amenities. Some of the other pros are the fact that you're only going to be about a 10-minute drive from the airport. You're gonna get newer homes. There are beautiful lakefront areas and community parks all throughout the neighborhood. Some of the cons is that the cost of living here could be a little bit more on the expensive side because you have additional fees like Mellows and HOAs, and the fact that there's a little bit less dining experiences that you could have here in the North Natomas area. This home on 4072 Waterleaf Avenue offers over 2,700 square foot of pure luxury living. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, lakefront views, really beautiful community, access to amazing clubhouse with a pool house and also a heated pool year-round. Also, the Northlake school is one of the top rated schools here in the area and is bringing a lot of families into the community here. All right, I love how open this floor plan is. Entering in, you have a very open layout here, facing the kitchen. You got the dining room area here, quartz countertops. You got the updated shaker cabinets, but look at how large and how much counter space you have here in the home. I love this island here, perfect for dining, and you also have a little dining bar here as well if you want a little more space. And over here, this is entertainer's dream over here. But my favorite part about this home is right here. Let me take you to the backyard. You have a phenomenal view of the lake here with the fountain directly in front of you. You have the fire pit right here. Can you imagine after a long day of work, winding down here with a glass of wine, enjoying the view, enjoying the sunset? This backyard is incredible. I also love the misters that the home has because, as you know, Sacramento summers can get really, really warm. You also have this built-in barbecue area. You have a mini fridge here, along with a grill and also a TV. Perfect again for entertaining. Little grass area for the kids or for your pets, but this view is just phenomenal. I will point this out too. This is one of the only homes on the market in Northlake where you're able to get a long view of the lake. Sometimes what happens, like the homes a little bit further down, is their view is actually going to be of their neighbor's home across. So the fact that you don't have any neighbors behind you here, but you have this long view of the lake is incredible. Obviously super nice for walks in the evening as well because you're so close to the lake. Love this backyard. Also, take a look at all the details that the owners put in. You have pavers here, you have tile here. What I love is that before this was all a cement patio, they covered it up with some beautiful tile flooring. And the pavers, the owners made sure that it matched to the cement there or to the tile so that there's no trip hazard or anything like that. It's the little details that matter, but I absolutely love everything that they did to this backyard here. Again, it's the little details that matter. Let me show you what the owners put in with the electric shades. Just with the press of a button, the shades go down all simultaneously. So if you want a little privacy at night and you're done for the day, you don't want people looking into your home, the shades are perfect so that you get your privacy back. One of the things that make this home really unique is the fact that this home has 2 primary suites. You have one downstairs and you have one upstairs. You know, there's a few homes that may have a couple primary suites, but what I love about what Lennar did here is the fact that they put in a laundry machine downstairs here. So really set up nicely for multi-generational living. You don't have to walk upstairs to the laundry room upstairs. You could do your laundry down here. So if you're combining families or you just want a little bit more space for your family, this is going to be a great layout that caters those needs. Right when you step upstairs, you're met with some additional storage here and a very functional loft. I love that you could have a second living space, perfect for playroom for the kids. The additional living space kind of gives you another area where you can hang out in the home. Coming in through the hallway, another laundry room here. You have the 2 bedrooms here, one here, your 3rd bathroom here, your 3rd full bathroom. And then check out this view. This is probably the best view you're gonna get in the house from a bedroom. Don't walk, but run to this home because it's gonna sell quickly and this could be your view. Now we have the upstairs primary room. My favorite thing about the primary up here is going to be this patio area. I love how this floor plan really caters to enjoying the lake here. There's something about water that just kind of makes you relax a little bit. Another place to unwind, another place to hang out. Lennar did a phenomenal job with this floor plan and the location here. All right, so we're gonna head a few miles down south into the South Natomas neighborhood so that you can see the different neighborhoods here in Sacramento at different price points. Let's head over. We're now here in South Natomas on 1270 Pebblewood Drive. But before we go take a look at this home, I want to share with you guys a little bit about the pros and cons of living in South Natomas. Let's start with the pros. You're really close to the downtown area. Literally less than a 10 minutes drive. You hop on the freeway. The access to the freeway is relatively easy. The area is also a little bit more established, so you're going to have the larger trees and really amazing community parks. Another pro is that this is going to be a little bit more budget friendly. This area price point ranges anywhere between 400. This one is actually a little bit below the 400 range, all the way up to about 550 to 600,000. Some of the cons is going to be the area is a little bit less walkable. Homes are a little bit older, so there's going to be a little bit more updating that you may need to do to a home here. However, this is a phenomenal neighborhood. I'm really excited to show you this home on 1270 Pebblewood Drive, listed by my good friend Parm Atwell. Let's take a look. First thing I've noticed when I drove to the house is you have a brand new driveway here. It looks at least newer. You have fencing that's also newer as well. If you walk in through this way, you have an updated electrical panel. And I love this front entryway with all the gardening that you can do here, sunflowers, beautiful flowers kind of all throughout. I would tell you a little bit more about flowers. I just have no idea what they're called, but they're really nice to look at. And I love this walkway to the front door here. This home is a little bit over 1,000 square foot. It offers 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. The best part is this, the asking price is only $375,000. You have newer flooring here. It looks like you got a nice fresh coat of paint and a little kitchen area, dining area here. I love the bar stools. I love when kitchens have this amenity where you're able to put some stools underneath for some additional dining area. Off of the family room, you have your second bedroom here with its own closet. And I love the fact that you have 2 different entryways into this bedroom. Down this hallway is really actually, for the size of the home, it's a really nice and long hallway. You have the bathroom here, and walking down, you have access to the garage here. And this is going to be your primary bedroom here. I love the fact that it has a little patio area to set up some chairs. If you're hanging out and you want to get some fresh air, you can open up that slider door, hang out in your patio area here. You have your primary bathroom here with a slider closet here and a little vanity here, place for you to do your makeup. And the shower and the toilet room is in a separate area, which you can close the doors. Really nice little feature there. All right, now we are in the backyard here. I love this deck that they built here. It's just the right amount of space to have a little barbecue for the kids to run around. A very affordable option here in Sacramento. Perfect for a first-time home buyer or even an investor that's looking to purchase out here. This is what you call a halfplex, meaning that you do have a wall that's shared with your neighbors, but you own only one side of the home here. Again, a great option, great neighborhood. I love this community over here. Now that we've explored North Natomas, South Natomas, Now we're gonna go to a classic Sacramento neighborhood called the Pocket area. A little bit further down south. It's a really nice established community, and I wanna show you the pros and cons of the Pocket area. So let's go explore over there. Our final destination here in the Pocket area, the address to this home is 324 Bello Rio Way. When I think about a classic Sacramento neighborhood, the Pocket and Greenhaven area is what comes to my mind when I think about Sacramento neighborhoods. So here's some pros and cons to the Pocket area. Pros are established neighborhoods with a strong neighborhood identity. You are minutes from downtown, yet you get the really nice, quiet suburban lifestyle here in Sacramento. You also have pretty decent sized lots. Some of the cons would be there's not a lot of new amenities, not a lot of new constructions that's happening here. The Pocket area is a little bit landlocked because you have the river on the west side and then the freeway on the east side. So there's not gonna be a lot of room for developers to come and build. Another con that I could think of is that there's not much of a nightlife that's happening here. Pocket Greenhaven is a little bit of a sleepy town, so it's gonna be quieter, yet you're really close enough to downtown that if you want to do a more of a fine dining experience, it's just about a 7-10 minute drive from here to get to all the destination, all the restaurants that you wanna go to. This one is listed by my good friend, Taylor Shigliano and the Michael Stories team. Let's take a look, guys. This one was built in 1968 and it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, little over 1,600 square foot. I love how turnkey this property is. You have newer floors, new paint, the brand new kitchen, and how open this area is. It's a really charming home. They did a really great job with the updates on this home. This might be one of my favorite little corners in the house. You have the really large fireplace that goes all the way to the ceiling, and it matches this wood panel on the wall here. Gives it kind of a rustic, again, a vintage vibe, and I absolutely love how this space feels. I could just imagine getting a nice cup of coffee in the morning, grabbing my book, reading it here while enjoying a nice cup of coffee, or after a late night, I know I probably brought this up a handful of times, enjoying a nice glass of wine with my wife, Kelsey. Phenomenal area. We'll be hanging out here all day long. I love what they did with this kitchen. You have quartz countertops, you have white oak cabinets, shaker style, a beautiful backsplash. Love the texture on this backsplash. It adds a nice little dimension to it when you're looking at it. It has an electric range here, dishwasher, microwave on the bottom here, gold fixtures, open shelves. This is a phenomenal kitchen. I absolutely love how this looks. Every inch of this home has been updated here. I love this hallway. You got the updated bathroom here. They really kept the charm of the property. Sometimes when investors come in, they invest in the home, but they take all the charm out. They did a great job picking out the updates. Light colored floors, white walls, and then check out this vanity here, guys. They went with the walnut color. I love the walnut look with the gold fixtures, really nice touch. You have the rounded, more of a mid-century lights and a mirror with gold frame. Take a look at the shower. I love the color. They went with kind of a brownish, reddish tile, again with that texture. Really nice touch. Whoever designed this did a phenomenal job. Thank you guys for exploring the 3 different neighborhoods with me here in Sacramento. If you're interested in purchasing real estate or need help figuring out what neighborhood fits your needs the most, my team and I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. Send us an email and let's get connected. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll talk to you guys and we'll catch you guys on the next video.